Welcome back inside the Convocation Center. Mac Wrestling on ESPN Plus. We move to 184 pounds in this duel between Gardner Webb and the home team, Ohio Bobcats, as it's going to be Jeremy Olszko for the green and white, the redshirt freshman, and on the other side, the sophomore, reading the wrong name, Edison Flores for the Bulldogs. He's out of Statesville, North Carolina.
Yeah, Jeremy Olszko, been a guy for the Bobcats who also, I think, wasn't sure how things would start there for him at the beginning of the year. Some injuries played into effect, and a guy that got the call, I think maybe originally thought he was going to go with 174, bumps up to 184, and has done a really nice job. Picked up a ranked win of his own out at Cliff Keen, Las Vegas, and since then has just been a really good, tough guy out there at 184 for the Bobcats.
Olszko out of Nordonia, like a Bobcat that we know well, sitting on the red shirt bench this year. 9-4 on the year, and you did talk about that ranked win over Bullock of Michigan on the backside. On the backside of CKLV. But a deep double that was sworded off by Olszko there. Flores had everything but the takedown.
Yeah, Edison Flores sitting at 2-9 on the season, so maybe a young guy for the running Bulldogs who just kind of got into the lineup for the first time this year, but done a nice job thus far through the first period of kind of moving and staying with Olszko. The one thing I've noticed about watching Jeremy Olszko, and I've been really impressed with, was his leg defense. His offense is great, but typically I see when these guys are getting in on, as I say that, a double leg takedown for Olszko.
It was a clean double leg. He had both knees wrapped up. Now Flores arguably kind of runs out of bounds with it, but they're going to say action.
Yeah, and as I was saying, though, Olszko really done a nice job with a lot of these guys of they're getting in on shots and they cannot finish. The hips of Jeremy Olszko have proven to be very heavy, and he does a great job. Guys get in on leg attacks. He's getting his hips into guys, stuffing the head, sprawling, and getting go-behinds of his own. So nice job there of him getting to his own leg attack, though, and getting the scores. He's now going to throw a boot in and get Flores flattened out here with 55 seconds left to go in the first period.
Olszko with a Michigan State Open championship in the freshman-sophomore division. Makes it 3 champions on that day to start the year for the Bobcats over a month ago.
Wow, you can
he's
see.
wrenching a half Nelson at the moment.
Yeah, you got a great angle to that there. Olszko did a nice job of getting the shoulder of Flores up above his ear, and I really think he's going to get this half here.
It looks like he's gripping the back of his neck almost, but decides to give up on it with 20 seconds to go here in your first. Content to pick up his riding time point.
Yeah, nice job for Flores there. You know, sometimes it's got to be just getting tough and not giving up the little detailed scores. So getting your shoulder back, getting in good position, and just leaving the first period here down 3-0 is a big win for Edison Flores.
As the last second ticks off, 1:17 of riding time is what Olszko takes into the second period, as it's going to be Flores' choice. He defers, and the Bobcat goes down. This is a chance for the Bobcats to really open this duel up as you pick up the bonus points at 174. Chance to do it again at 184. And the 97 and heavy, the last two you're favored in.
Olszko doing a nice job, not wasting any time there, getting an escape inside of 5 seconds. So back neutral here, and it'll be interesting to see how quickly Jeremy Olszko gets to some of his offense.
As he immediately goes right back to that double, lifts him up tall that time, and sets him down. Goodness gracious. Edison Flores looks like he's a tall guy. Not sure if he's ever been in the air that high.
Yeah, for Flores here, you got to get your knees up underneath of you, start to build a base, and get hand control. Olszko's going to rip on that shoulder again here if you let him. So you want to get yourself into a position where you're kind of getting ahead of the possibility of Olszko running this half. And as I say that, Olszko does a nice job of dragging the half over top and getting the fall for the Bobcats.
Just got mean with it, said, you're going to go where I tell you. And he picks up the pin quickly here in your second period. Put 6 points on the board for the Bobcats.
Yeah, you see he does a nice job dragging and pulling that half towards him and just really running it over. And Edison Flores flat as could be, the Bobcats picking up 6 points at 184 pounds.